Hi guys, Sanchi Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, I'm coming around just a second. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, I wanted to touch on a subject that I've heard quite a few resellers who do YouTube videos talk about, and I've seen comments before relating to people who think of resellers negatively. Like they think actually being a reseller, an eBay reseller, Amazon reseller, actually hurts the economy, hurts people, and it's cheating. So I really started thinking about that the other day. I was, doing some, I was packaging up products, and I really started thinking about, and all these thoughts started coming to my mind about how much resellers help people, help the economy. And so I just started writing these ideas down. I thought, I need to do a video on this. So these are the points. I have notes, of course. These are the points I want to touch on. So my question is, does reselling hurt or help the economy? Number one, it creates jobs. It creates so many jobs. For one, I created a job for myself. I looked at my husband the other day, and I said, oh my God, I have created, not to brag about myself, but I said, I have created myself a job. I mean, I have a computer that I work with my printer, where I print out my labels, and where I go over here, I can box everything up, and I have a whole station set up for that. Then I go into my garage, and I have like a little mini warehouse in there, all in boxes, everything's labeled with the number system. Like, I created like a business. I created a job for myself. So when resellers do this, they're creating jobs. They're creating a job for themselves. And sometimes a job for their husband or their wives, and then maybe other family members get into it. So, and especially at a time like this when jobs are and have been so little, that is a huge positive thing, that people can actually create themselves a job or a career or a business. And I really consider it, I don't care if it's one person, you're working for yourself, I consider it still a business. I have to do everything for this thing to work, so I consider it my own business. The other thing is, okay, this is the point where I think that people really get upset, is they say, well, you guys go into the thrift stores and you buy everything up, and the people who really need to buy this stuff can't buy it. Okay, for number one, the people who shop in there are going to go in and buy 3 or 4 or 5 pieces. None of these people, most of the time, you see them, they're just in there for shop for themselves, walk out with 50, 60, 100 pieces. When I go in there and I buy 50, 60, 100 pieces of clothing, I am totally supporting the people that work there. Those people, if we don't go in there, if people aren't shopping there and buying up these clothes, those employees that work for that company aren't going to be there anymore. In fact, the company won't be there anymore, okay? And so the fact that I can go in there and pick up 50, 60, 100 items, that secures their jobs even more. And also, it helps so that thrift store can hire more people and produce more jobs. So it's nothing but positive. And let me tell you about this. Oh my God, this is absolutely horrendous. In the last like 2.5 years, 3 of my thrift stores have gone out of business. 3. And one just recently, one of my little honey pots, my little honey holes that I love, went out of business. I was so upset. But when I thought about it, I thought, don't just be upset for yourself. There was a good, I don't know, I think 7 to 10 different workers that I saw throughout the time I've been shopping there for the last couple of years that work there. They don't have a job anymore. Now think, if there were more resellers that were in there buying up those clothes, because the regular average person cannot be buying 50, 60, 100 clothes on a consistent basis. If there were more resellers doing that, that place wouldn't have went out of business. Obviously, there was not enough people even buying those clothes. So, that's how I look at it. The job creation is insane. And people getting to own their own businesses. That is so inspiring. So, and the fact that being able to make sure that these thrift stores stay in business and that people have jobs and more people get hired is huge. So I see nothing but positive with that. Another point. Okay. Whatever clothes after a certain amount of time don't sell in these places, well, at least the Goodwill, after the Goodwill has them for so many days, 30 days, they're shipped off to the outlet. Now, after the outlet happens and they don't sell at the outlet, I don't know what the hell they do with them. I think some of them, might get shipped to other countries, I've heard. Some of these clothes just end up getting thrown away in the garbage. Okay? So now our landfills are getting filled up with all of these clothes. Plus whatever, and all the other pollution and junk we're throwing in the landfills. So you are being so green when you sell, when you're reselling items, because you're giving these clothes a second and third life, okay? So instead of going in the landfills, they're going into someone else's closet to be used, not to be thrown away in a landfill and pollute our landfills even more. So I think you are being so environmental friendly, you are being so green to repurpose what someone thought as trash. So that is huge. So as resellers, you have to look at resellers as being very green people, very environment friendly. It's nothing but positive things, I think, for that also. Okay, next thing I wanted to touch on. The other thing I want to touch on is actually YouTubers like me that are just doing videos on this whole business of reselling. And I think that's a beautiful thing too. Everybody on YouTube who makes these videos about becoming a reseller, whether it's eBay, Amazon, whatever platform you want to sell on, that is huge. You are teaching someone how to own a business. You are teaching someone, you're showing them a new way of living. You are giving them, you are empowering them. I mean, I consider it a little mini university on YouTube, period. But it's a little mini university with all these people who are showing you their experience on how they resell. I mean, that's an education that's for free. That's insane. Where else in the world can you go get a free education, hands-on, and real life, and people are telling you the things to do, things not to do, mistakes they made, successes they've had. I mean, it is just, when you think about that, that is awesome. There's no university that teaches what we're teaching on YouTube, okay? So, I just think that people making these videos, I really hope that any negativity stops, because you are empowering people. You're empowering humans. You're empowering families. You're empowering individuals. The other thing is, so you're giving people, you're giving families, you're giving people careers, businesses, jobs, education, and you're just giving people maybe hope, where they feel like, oh my gosh, I've been laid off from my job and I can't get another job. And then they turn on YouTube one day and watch someone say, you know what, you can do this. It's not that hard. And they start watching these videos, and it completely changes their lives. I mean, that is freaking amazing. So I think that should only be looked at in a positive light. The other thing is, some people resell because their kids are grown up. This happened to me. Your kids are grown up. And you need to find another purpose for your life, because you know I was somebody's mother, two kids' mother for forever, you know, and you have to recreate your life again. So you have to give your life another purpose, another meaning, something to do. So by doing this, you're giving people also a purpose, you know, to wake up every morning and something to do and something positive to do and to refocus their life. So, and also there's another issue. Sometimes people have issues that are going around them, around their, you know, in their family. And they need something else to focus on, you know, for their mental health. And this has happened to me too. And you need to be able to focus on something else besides the problems in your life or with your family that you can do nothing about. And how awesome is it? Like, I could go and drink about it or drug about it or eat about it or whatever. And a lot of people do those type of things when they have issues, especially issues that they can't do anything about. But why not throw yourself into something positive? Like reselling, like eBay, like doing videos to teach other people. So I just think when people are negative about resellers, they really haven't sat down and thought about all of the positives that this reselling does. And it's way more than about selling something for a dime and selling it for $1, as you can see. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to discuss. And I did just want to say again, one other important thing. I already talked about it once, but I'll just reiterate. I did lose 3 thrift stores in the last like 2.5 years. And like I said, that is huge. If there were more resellers, those stores wouldn't went out of business, because we pick up some clothes at a time. Okay, we could have. I mean, if there was a few more resellers, maybe those businesses wouldn't have went out of business, and those people wouldn't have lost their jobs, and those companies could have stayed open, and they could have hired more people. So, and that's one other thing I want to talk about. If I was to expand, which I don't want to right now, and I'm not saying in the future I won't want to, or I'm not going to. Right now I'm not. But a lot of eBayers are start hiring people. You know, they get to the point where they're doing as much as they can do, and they need to start hiring. And when they do that, they're creating more jobs. They're teaching people valuable skills. Those people could someday decide to open up their own eBay stores. So, like I said, this whole thing is nothing but positive and promotes nothing but positive things. And I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on that and give everyone something to think about how awesome it is to be a reseller. Okay, guys, I think that's it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you could, share my channel. I would love that. If you give my video a thumbs up if you liked it. I am active on Instagram and Facebook. I'll leave the links below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!